O-E-L, Scheol?
S-A, hang on.
Scheol?
S-C-H-E-E-O-L.
Okay, E-O-L.
S-C-H-E-O-L.
I keep messing up where that E is supposed to be.
Yeah. It's a little bit weird.
Scientist
So, Randy, is
West.
that the big chapel-looking thing with all the lights?
Well, I don't even know what you're referring to now.
In Mount Royal.
It's the largest building, the one that's sitting in the back and takes up, like, it's bigger than most of the other buildings put together. As far as, footprint.
Okay.
Not playing Anarchy online. Let's see here. Update information. Make sure it's updated. Good. It updated this time. And I should be able to start streaming here.
Hang on.
I also
Teleport.
go to Video Manager so that it doesn't autoplay right in my ears. And get my phone up and running.
Alright, so I've got two
phone
people
is
watching.
muted.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. I will get started here as soon as my phone wants to agree to be
Ooh.
started.
I actually just got a notification that you went live. Twitch is getting more and more sensitive to stuff like that. Alright.
Bob Ross just stopped on my phone, so
Yep.
it's thinking about it. Actually,
Matt-
usually the fastest way to make this work is to keep closing the app and starting it again.
Did you want to do introductions, or do you want me to do them?
Like I said, I'll do them just as soon as I can make sure it's running on my phone, so I can actually pay attention to the chat once in a while.
Yay.
I don't want to completely abandon my viewers.
Matt,
What few I get.
I like chit-chatting with Matt.
I technically get more viewers on YouTube, but there's still people that pop in now and again.
I'm pretty popular on here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm more popular on YouTube, and you're more popular on Twitch for some reason.
I've been doing Twitch for a while, though.
Come on. Anytime you're ready to see me being active, my phone app. Past broadcast uploads, chat, acting.
Romeo Moon. 1.
Dashboard, past broadcasts,
I mean, there we go.
channel feeds. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, that way I can make sure that it's actually on screen, and I can talk with people whenever something pops up. Can I scooch it over this way? Be nice if I can scooch it over this way, as long as it's not in the way of the mouse. Yeah, it shouldn't be in the way of the mouse.
And Barry's on as the magic voice.
Ooh, magic voice, spooky!
Magic voice.
You should mention something about commercial sign or something. Like the actual magic voice from Mystery Science Theater.
Yup.
Magic sign. Alright. So.
Okay, I can see my chat now, so alright, I'm ready. Ready?
Yep, ready to go.
Yep. Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Anarchy Online. I am your opening host, Mad Matt. With us, as usual, is Erin Romeo Moonberg,
Hello.
who's also running her stream, as well as Randy Ronson McCulloch.
I hear I'm being nominated for Asshole of the Year 2017. Going.
Achievements!
Wait, I thought that was Weeful Boy.
No, he gets nominated for the man every year.
And as magic voice yet again is Barry.
Ooh,
Barry Goldberg.
spooky.
Alright, so Rand, you want a lesson on what we're doing now?
Well, if you recall, last time we wound up doing Dr. Hestia's go get the... well, first of all, we spawned a couple of pocket bosses and killed them as part of the quest. And then we spent the rest of the stream looking around for all those little crystals that we got. And then she, before we left, told us to go talk to a man named Dr. Curry. And I know where he is. He is in the halls of Scheol, and that's who we're going to go talk to next.
Okay.
So we want to go to the halls of Scheol, a place I don't think either of you have been to, but
Can't
is
say I have for
in the
sure.
top 10 places for creepy in AO.
Really?
Ooh, interesting.
Is it as bad as the meat room in Reed's Retreat?
I would say even more disgusting. And if you look the way I'm facing, you why?
Body horror?
That living structure thing again, yeah.
Yep, and
I've
it makes
seen-
noises when you get close to them. And you get
Yay.
really, really close to it. Actually, let's go down here and take a look. We'll be coming back here when we do.
I might have to adjust my audio. Mine is pretty quiet here in the game. A little bit of music, but not much.
I hear dripping water.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, I hear it breathing.
Yeah.
I do too. It's like kind of a little rattling sound.
Yep.
Good. This was actually very similar to the thing that we saw in Nascent's.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
upside down.
It might
Over
be
by
the
the Heckler
exact same thing.
Fields. Yeah.
But it's probably possibly the exact same thing upside down.
Huh.
We don't know what they are. We've been theorizing that they might be some kind of parasite feasting its way through the world.
Kind of
We
maybe
honestly don't know.
that would be kind of interesting if this was kind of responsible in addition to the scientists tinkering around, or maybe instead of the scientists tinkering around, there's something else that was destroying the world. You can't always blame man. Well, most of the time you can, but
Okay,
that's still
so
kind of interesting.
I actually saw these before I saw the ones in Ascent, so these were slightly horrifying to me when I first saw them.
Yeah, those
You
are...
also have
Yeah.
to excuse me for a bit, people. I do have a bit of a cold, so
Oh, I forgot to get chicken noodle soup. Dang.
damn, honey, you're gonna have to get that tomorrow because that's probably what I'm gonna be craving because I'm probably gonna hit bottom tomorrow. Okay.
Oh,
So
hi,
here's
Mr. Curry.
here's Dr. Curry, linguistic and anthropologist.
Who wants to read him? Probably Matt, since Rain
Probably
has cold.
considering I'm starting to get that bees up my nose.
Greetings, traveler. As you might well know, the journey of 1,000 miles must always begin with a single step. But have you noticed how the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes? You must never be afraid to go too far, for success lies just beyond. It is with such knowledge I seek my paths and venture into these strange lands, far from home, as if lost in time and space and place. What is your purpose here, traveler?
I'm here to learn
See,
more
I would
about
have done it with more of a Tim.
Tim Curry.
Yeah, you're cutting off again. I'm here to learn about the Zon. Yes, time. Which changes people. Yes, time which changes people does not alter the image we have retained from them. There is much to learn from the Zon, both to try and do as they did, but maybe just as much to stay away from the path they walked. When trying to understand the Zon, it is important that you understand that we do not know their language. What we hear is the adaptation of our language. Simply to keep their secrets hidden, it has proven to be very hard to study a group that does not allow us to learn their language. What have you learned? We have found some old texts, mostly religious material, and we do sometimes manage to listen in on their conversations when they do not know that we are listening. We have found what seems to be their alphabet, and we are able to read some of the texts, but we are still far from knowing the language, and we can only hope that they will eventually teach us what they know before it's too late and there is no one left to help us. If you wish to learn some of it, you should go and look for your own copy of their books. What should I look for? Waiting for it. Okay. You should find one of the temple guardians. They usually keep a copy of their holy book called the Word of Rock, or the Word of Orca on them, depending on which of them they follow, of course. Please bear in mind that this book means a lot to the guardians, and they try to keep them hidden from us. So you might have to beat around the bush.
You almost said beat the bush.
Beat the bush.
Giggity.
Okay, so we now know where we have to go to look to get these. Looking at my faction, I see I'm liked more by the redeemed than the unredeemed. I don't know about you two.
Let me see here.
A
friend of the Guardian. Unredeemed, they are indifferent in the red.
Nano.
Also liked by the devoted.
Faction.
Yeah, the Guardian is Ergo, so that one is not really on the charts.
Yeah,
what you're
redeemed,
looking for
I'm
is,
liked.
yep, that's where I am. And the followers, operators, and unredeemed, I'm neutral, almost disliked. So
Unredeemed, I'm indifferent, but have a little tick of dislike, and redeemed, I'm liked.
So let's work on rebalancing our faction a little.
Yeah.
Balance
A,
the faction.
a little. A little.
Must bring balance to the Force.
We're
I
gonna
am
go
a
here.
great Jedi. Boop.
That's actually a thing now, by the way.
Yep, I know. It's
What is-
technically been unofficially a thing for a while.
So this is now the court, is where we want to go. Yes, there is only one gray side to the Force, and it happens to be Tom Baker. So,
And apparently he's part of one of the better seasons of that show right now. Huzzah!
I don't know. I haven't watched the rest of it. I have it sitting on my YouTube. So
It's
what
pretty
we're
much
looking
what
for is we're looking for a mob called Ormata Taka.
Armada Taka. So in there?
I'm thinking. We'll have to look around a bit, and we're gonna have to get one each. I'm pretty sure. So.
What the Tin Man just started punching something.
No! No, Tin Man!
Can you calm them?
Wait, calm. Calming. Calm.
Got him?
I think there's this one still. And there's that one. It's kind of hard to see them when they're all standing around.
Okay.
There you go.
Put your pet
Jeez.
in behind.
I don't know why it went off. Oh, I think I accidentally hit Q when I was going for tab.
Whoops.
Yeah,
happens.
Aaron, that can get you killed in this game.
It's happened before. It's okay.
I
So,
see Armadas, but I don't see Armada Takas yet.
yeah, okay. So, we do not want to piss off the Armadas. Not unless we really want to go for faction rebalancing, and that I would not do on a stream. So I'm going to wander a bit, and I'm going to look for an Armada Taka, and when I find him, I'm going to tell you guys where he is.
We're just gonna follow you.
Ah! Torka, Armada Torka.
Torka. Ah.
They're all up here.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, a lot of them are Armada Torkas. Okay.
Now, again, we're probably going to want to calm anything we get for ads. And just as we get up here, of course, they all start clustering together in one ginormous Charlie Foxtrot.
Yeah, wait for him to separate out a little bit.
Kind of looking like this one might be the one. Oh yeah, he's even coming our way.
He's like, it's like he's coming up to shake our hand.
And then he turns away.
Why? Why must you walk away from me?
Oh,
Okay, this one's way out in the boondocks with the rest of them. Let's give this one a try.
hold on a second, guys.
God damn it.
No, when I set up here, I forgot to plug in my laptop, and it's reminding me that I need to actually turn the plug it in, or it'll just start turning itself off. Sorry, guys. Everybody screws up sometimes.
Well, yeah. We just saw that. We don't even have Barry with us this time. He's simply the magic voice. Oh, look, Matt, there's one right there.
So this time your screw-ups are your screw-ups. Ha 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 ha.
At least I caught it before it went into power save. Okay.
Are we ready now? Are we ready now? Because he's about ready to turn and ruin this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Nadred.
And we still got...
And
Woo!
got 3 of them.
Yep.
At least we didn't get all 4. I'm fighting this one, so if you can get the other 2 to hold this still. Okay, you got 1 of them.
All right.
Yep, there you go.
And the first one down. That didn't take long at all.
Didn't drop anything, unfortunately.
Second one down.
And he dropped the book.
Okay, so you got the book.
No, I haven't looted it. I just saw he had it. So.
Oh, okay, rock, paper, scissors?
Fight for it!
Spawns.
Oh, I don't have my dice
Just
here.
grab it, Matt. There's 2 minutes left on the corpse.
Come on.
Okay, grabbing the book. Got the book. This one?
Yeah.
Boom. For guys that are yellow, you fall over real easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That one had nothing.
Okay, this one. He's on his lonesome now.
This one had a hammer.
He dropped a hammer.
Is it hammer time?
Nope, it's kill more of these things time.
Abhorrent.
Martaka,
hammer.
Martaka. Okay, we got 2 of them. I'm gonna go for the one on this side of the tree.
Please don't hurt him.
Stop, you must.
Matt can't stop. He's too legit to quit.
Whee!
Can't stop, won't stop.
His ghost is
His
frozen
silhouette
in place.
is still standing.
Yeah.
And I have a insignia, which we don't need, and an Emerita swatter, which I don't even know what that looks like. Looks like a handheld portable chainsaw.
Swatter. Alright, swatters.
Sorta.
Shawarma? What?
The swatters. I played too much Fallout 4.
Attack Corgi.
Oh, we got one coming up from behind.
Well, at this point, we're going to need them, because, Jesus, these things are not dropping.
Yeah, there we go.
And
Should
he
I put
dropped
the bug?
nothing.
Yeah.
There's
You're a
another
bit
one coming up. Oh.
Alright, calming one of them. I don't know which ones you guys are going for.
got the
Apparently
one
the
that
one
I
you
was
tried to
looking for.
crawl.
Alright, then we'll go for the other one. Just
Check
as I
the
get them
body.
calmed.
Piece of the Weary Empath, Minji Lu. By the way, these mobs, I mean, all the mobs around here are what drop the Weary Empath pieces, the stuff that we've been using for key quests, so this is where I tend to go when I have to rebalance my faction.
Cleave. He's not even fighting. Now he hopped.
And what do the Weary Empath Minji Lus do again?
That's
can't remember.
the pattern you need for the key quests.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
is
that's right.
Minji anyhow?
Okay.
Is
These
Minji in
things,
the
okay.
garden?
This is interesting. If you take a look at the corpse here,
Here.
you'll see an ancient pattern of Akra. We also need these, but for later in the quest.
Okay.
Minji is in the garden, right?
No. What? Why do you think you...
Because I forgot. That's why I asked.
What?
No, that's what you're making. You have to summon her, Barry.
Yeah, that's right. That's
But
the, that's the
have to-
woman you
Oh.
summon in the blue light over at the
Yeah.
Incarnator.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna grab this.
You never
then-
ran that quest, Barry, so you don't know what's going on.
I'm running it now. What do I target to get that thing to work?
Check your map, Barry. You'll see these things in Scheol outside called Incarnators. 140, 160, I believe, are the ones in Scheol, and you need to go there, highlight the thing in the center, and then right-click on the assembled pocket boss.
Oh, wait, hold on. The mission I have is the find old bones thing.
Then switch missions, or go talk to the guy in the garden, because apparently you've been so long that you've lost the mission.
Well, I have the mission. It's just not letting me make that primary or something.
Oh, that's because there's no targetable location.
Well, where do I go for it?
Go
Like
to
I
the
said,
Incarnator.
check
Go to-
your map. Look for the Incarnator.
You keep forgetting he doesn't have the map.
I gave him the map.
And
Yeah, I
we
got
set it
that
up
panel.
with him.
Oh, okay. So you did
Incarnator.
not get to him.
Yes.
Yep, I think there's a
So-
level 140 Incarnator, and then there's a level 160 Incarnator that you can go to.
And the 140 is on the western side, the easiest to get to.
Where is that?
It's on
I'm
your
looking
map.
at the map.
You're gonna have to look around
On
for
your
it.
map, Barry.
I
It's
am
north.
looking
It's north of the court.
north of the court.
Yep. Barry, there's a time to ask these questions when we're on the stream. Is not it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, neat. Enamorada bow.
Yeah.
Come. Hey there.
Ah, okay, I found it. I found it.
Okay.
Pick one and, attack it, and then go on to the next one.
I am.
There you go.
Ding, by the way.
Ding dong, the witch is dead?
And here's the third book.
Yay!
Now, here we have a choice. We can continue killing these things until you all get your ancient patterns, or your ancient insignias, or we can continue the quest and come back here and do this later.
Alright, so this book is for me, right?
Yes.
No one said
Matt
anything.
has one, I have one.
Alright, I didn't know, so... Did you loot the insignia off the other corpse?
Yes, I did. I did.
Okay.
So it's up to you guys whether you want to get the insignia now or get it later.
Let's get
It
the
would
insignia now.
Yeah,
Might as well,
saves
since
us
we're
a lot
here.
of grief since we're here, yeah.
Mm-hmm. While we're here, we might as well, murder everything.
Wait a
Get
minute.
your cookie, your reward for killing people.
Is the Incarnator this,
It's a
Big
big...
swirling blue thing.
It looks like a giant Bunsen burner flame.
Yeah, I kind of ran into that while I was trying to get to the find old bones thing, like a week ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, now you know what they're used for.
Yay!
What's on that? Nothing useful.
And there's one ancient insignia here. Give me a second, because I'm looting something from it first. And that's just pattern pieces. There we go.
Come on,
Wow,
Gene.
you just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You want the insignia? I'll let you have the insignia, Aaron.
Okay. All right. Ready whenever
right.
you are, Matt.
Next victim. Step into
Welcome
the
to the
charnel
pain
house.
train.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And when did you turn into the Macho Man?
When haven't I been the Macho Man?
Matt's been eating Slim Jims.
Snap into one.
Me.
Gonna snap into your shins like a Slim Jim. I'll make you full of preservatives.
Sweet. I'm actually getting enough to start replacing the patterns I've spent on all of you.
Yay!
Huh.
We're being useful. Hey, I'm back up with neutral and unredeemed side.
Yep, that's called rebalancing your faction. It's something you only have to worry about if you're a neutral, because if you're clan, you're going to want to go as much allied with the redeemed as possible.
Shoot it! Kill it like the rest.
Shooter.
Crap and crap.
So,
Nothing but crap.
by the way, speaking of fighting giant monsters, I've been hearing the reports in from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
How is it?
Mediocre.
I knew that.
That's kind of what I
Apparently,
expected on it.
apparently the character drama is actually really good, but the giant monster fighting is sucktacular, which is really not what should happen in a Power Rangers movie.
Very few
Yeah,
people
that-
can do it as good or better than the Japanese.
Character drama should be really mediocre, but the fight scene should be good. That's basically what Power Rangers.
we can allow the character drama to be mediocre, but as long as you got the actual fight sequences going good, the thing is, it feels like a weak man's Transformers. Apparently, when it comes to the combat.
Didn't I say to you guys, probably not on the stream, that when I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh wow, this looks like Michael Bay's Power Rangers.
I've been saying that everything for the monsters has looked like Transformers for a while now, and I've been only proven further right.
Oh yeah, by the way, I put in for panelists at OdysseyCon. So I put in for the MMO Worlds panel and also
Empty.
for a visual novel panel, if anyone wants to join me on that.
I've also put up my Tokusatsu panel, and it came from the internet.
Yep, I volunteered for those. To be a panelist, that is.
For it came from the internet. Matt really doesn't need a panelist for it.
I was the panelist last time.
Technically, we can have co-hosts. We can make commentary in between videos.
Well, last year we kind of needed it, but...
So.
I mean, we had 2 people watching. That was
We
awesome.
we had like 2 or 3 people that were really enjoying themselves, and one
Another
that was like, meh.
Yeah.
But then again, we were also hosting it. The time that they gave us to host it was like during when one of
It
the
was
big
like
panels was on.
like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It was on 2 or 3 in the afternoon, but the big thing was that one of the big guests was having their panel at the same time, like
Yeah.
right next door. And it's just like
it came from the internet.
Also, they
late night
closed.
thing.
Yeah, they also closed the door too, so you couldn't tell what was going on in the room or if people were welcome.
Which if they're going to do that, they really need to do something else to let people know that's actually going on.
Okay, all right.
Like have signage posted. Hey, this is this panel going from this time
Actually,
to
matter of
this
fact,
time.
I should make my own signage just in case.
Oh yeah.
So that way I can just like get some scotch tape and stick it to the door or something.
Oh, here's one.
True.
Here's one.
I'm trying. Oh,
Right up here, up the hill.
Oh, There's one down
After
here.
we finally weave our way through the freaking tree.
To get this one.
Aw.
No, it doesn't matter. The other one's coming anyway.
Yay.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the mixer. Boom.
How many hit points do you have, Matt?
8,279.
Okay, not quite at your level yet for hit points.
Rand is better than you at hit points, is what he's trying
No,
to say.
no, not quite at your level. You're still better than me. Fully buffed. I'm currently rocking 7,200 hit points.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dee, 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 dee.
Whoa, I'm like really fragile.
Yeah.
I have less than 2,000.
We've been
Yeah.
telling you that for a while, Barry. That's
Yeah.
why you
You
need
are
to be using your
squishy
pets.
It's why you die a lot.
Yup.
Have you actually put any IP into body dev?
Hey, there's a book here.
Yeah, we don't need the books. We all got the books. We're looking for the ancient insignia.
I know, I was just saying.
Yeah, I've got body dev about a third up.
Only a third.
You should be maxing it. Wait, no.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Ancient insignia of Akra.
Well, right now I have
Maybe you
15
shouldn't be maxing it. You save your points for something else. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, that is true. You don't actually need it since you are technically supposed to be the
Yeah, you're
pet
supposed
manager.
to be a wizard, so you're supposed to be kind of.
I would be raising it in your off levels, like when you've maxed your nano skills.
Yeah.
And you don't need it for anything else. Bottle, please, Corky.
And you max when you've title maxed your nano skills, and you've title maxed your nano pool, and basically you have IP that you're just sitting on and you don't know what to do with. Put them into your hit points, put them into your evades, because eventually you're going to want both.
Okay.
Also, make sure your treatment and comp lit is maxed first. You're going to want a lot of that too.
I have been. Matter of fact, I think both of those might already be maxed. Let's see here. Yeah, treatment is maxed, and what other one do you say?
Comp lit.
Comp lit.
Computer literacy.
Yup, maxed. Or close enough, it looks maxed.
Insignia away. Boop.
We're going back to Okra.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going back to the halls of Scheol, actually.
Halls of Scheol.
Which one was it? It was the other end, wasn't it?
That's the court. Yeah, it's over here.
Here to the north.
That end.
It doesn't look very holly. It's more like a cave.
It's a hall if you consider a long cave a hall. I consider it a slightly creepy hobbit hole, but
Oh, no. This is nowhere near a hobbit hole.
It's not comfy at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It has all the comforts of not home.
how good to see you again. Did you get a hold of the book? Yes, I did. What can you tell me of it? Let me look at it first. And then I'll steal it from you. This book contains texts referring to the brace. We have not been able to translate much of it yet, but we have recognized the symbols of their gods and some words that we know, and we believe this book to be of some importance to their ancient religion. Maybe it is some sort of text believed to have been written by a god or a prophet. We don't know. What we have learned is that most texts found today mention these so-called braces, and this could either mean that their religion was so important to them that it influenced their everyday life to such an extent, or it could mean that only the clergy were able to read and write, something we have seen many places before. But if I understand everything they say, how come I can't read this book? It is, I believe, because of their exceptional communication skills. They're very quickly learned in our language, and whether we are in their vicinity, whenever we are in their vicinity, they switch from their own mother tongue. I believe they do this because they look upon us as trespassers here, and that they rather not give any of their secrets away. One way to get to hear them speaking in their own tongue is if you manage to get close enough to listen to them talking without them noticing you. The best time to do this would be when they are busy with some ritual. Actually, if you want to go and try and listen to them, I am very interested in a recording of their prayers. Maybe you could go get a hold of that for me? I guess I could. Remember, I have read once that when you row another person across the river, you get there yourself. I think that will be words for you to take with you on this mission. Bye. See you soon. I got a level.
Not quite a level. Soon though, soon. I'll be 130.
I'm 132.
No. I haven't been doing my dailies though.
I haven't been doing many of them myself, but I have started doing alien dailies so I can catch up on my alien experience again. Oh, what was I working on now? Might as well throw some. I actually have most of my abilities are actually maxed still, so I might as well throw some into evade close quarters. I need to help my evades.
I've got 3 more level 5 research to go. Then I'll be set.
I think I was probably working on trying to get into this nano here. Sense Imp, 649. Oh gosh. Oh, actually, it's not too far off.
Bucky's kind of not quite sleeping in the chair. He's staring at me though. He's all curled up and just kind of looking at me.
Ooh, Guardian's Balance. That's a Keeper Deflect Reposit buff. Do I have any of those? I think this one. Yep. It's an improvement for that one.
Okay.
So I got an improved nano. I have to put it on. Whee.
Yay! I should actually go through all my nanos and see what I've got that I still need.
And let's see, Psych Mod 669 skills.
I think you've got most of your higher tier nanos, Aaron, at least those that you can't get through gardens and other stuff. Because you're a nano casting profession, Matt being a combat priority.
Vengeance of the Virtuous.
We're leaving without you, Matt.
Nah, I'm just gonna sit here by the garden.
As I yawn.
I got another upgrade.
I might have to not go on Conan Exiles later on today. After the stream. We've been playing a lot on that game.
Oh, God.
And what's next? Psych Mod
What's over
674.
here? There's like enemies over here?
Yeah, if you go down the pit, there's enemies at the bottom of the pit. Do not jump down the pit. Do not taunt Happy Funball.
What is Happy Fun Ball?
Oh my gosh.
Is it a ball made of happy and fun?
Yes.
And can I taunt it?
Yes, it is, Aaron. Come on, jump. It's made of candy and lollipops.
Okay, Aaron, now we're waiting for you.
I see people walking down there. Little black dots.
Aaron!
Oh, they're shadows. Okay. But they're green shadows, so not too worried.
So we can at least do the first part of this mission. I'm a little leery about the second part because of where we have to go.
Oh.
Well, actually, we can try to do this sideways.
Here, hang on.
Okay, so the
Gotta
first
save.
part. Yeah, actually, that's a good
Actually,
idea.
that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
You guys just leveled, so it's not that big for you.
I didn't just level.
Oh,
I still have about 3/4 of my.
okay. I did not level, but I got a good chunk of XP.
Yeah.
So,
I mean to say that I've got about 1/4 of a level left to go.
so the first place we're gonna go is Mirador.
Mirador. Kind of
Is
makes
it
me
the
think
mirror,
of.
or is it a door, or is it both?
That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, it sounds like something of Lord of the Rings.
Everybody. Ah, there he is. The light blue one on the thing is Diviner Acropath Eel. So you want to click on him.
Hang on, I can't see him.
The light blue one. He's like right behind the dark blue one on the ledge and right in front of us.
Yeah. I could barely see him. He's like a darker blue to me. Not
What?
dark blue. He blends in with the stone is what I mean. Diviner Acropathio. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we haven't selected. So what now?
You left click on the Hadron recording device in your inventory, which looks like a small rock, and then you right click on Diviner Acropath Eel.
Yep, mission accomplished. I got a new mission.
Okay. So
Yeah,
back
got
into
it.
the garden.
Boop.
And we're gonna game this sucker because we're neutrals.
Woohoo!
Want you to come out at the Highlands.
Ah.
We could have done Halls of Scheol. Actually, back in. We'll go at Halls of Scheol. That's faster.
Boop.
Halls of Scheol. Let me see here.
Yep. It's the north. It's to the north.
Oh yeah, this one
The
again.
northern one again. Yep.
And this time we want to go back to that meaty, nasty, ugly sounding bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna want to cross it.
Hey, I've got 4 people watching. Hello.
I had a viewer.
Says I have 4
Yeah.
people watching, but there's only 1 person in the chat listed as viewer.
Oh, that means the other people are.
Ghosts.
I don't know. Anyway, listen to me sniffle. Thank you for being here and listening to me sniffle. So yeah, now we're
Bye bye. That stinks.
so now we cross the Bridge of Doom. The Bridge of Doom.
It sounds
And
like
you'll
Bucky
notice-
snoring.
I didn't need that analogy. I honestly did not. And then you'll notice that there's an unredeemed statue over here.
Yay!
So we're going to use our key to the Garden of Roch, which I believe the first time we've actually used that in this part of the
I was
quest.
gonna say I don't even remember having it.
Pop in here. And where we're going to come out
Dun, 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 dun.
is this place, the Bastion.
Bastion.
Oh wait, I don't need to grab a key. Just boop. Yeah.
I don't like this place.
Scary.
Quiet.
It's full of monsters, actually. We're just not in far enough for us to notice the monsters. Okay.
But they will be noticing us.
Depending.
The hills have eyes.
They're all green. Oh wait, no,
All right.
those are the mobs.
Those aren't the mobs we're worried about. No, that wouldn't be what we're worried about either. Just make sure to keep Corky on a tight leash.
Yeah,
Follow.
let's not piss off the
Behind.
Underteam.
We just got on their good side.
Oh, trust me, you weren't
No
on their bad
neutrals.
side yet.
Twice the XP. I think.
Okay, fortuitous Domnar Rach. So same thing here.
Fortuitous, okay. Inventory. Left click. Right click. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
And then we return the recording device to Dr. Curry. So let's go back to Tim and tell him we've bugged the sides.
They're spying on you.
That one's not too bad. The way that we did it isn't too bad. When you have to go through marble orchards, it's a bit of a bitch. Because there's a bunch of chimeras, barking and yipping chimeras, all of which, they're like hyenas in Conan Exiles.
Yeah.
They all want a piece of you.
Yeah. I think I scanned a chimera up on the ridge here.
Boop. Alright. They were all over here, yeah.
So now we go back to the halls of Scheol. I believe
It's
is
right this one. To the
North
far
from
left.
one again.
To the far left.
And so we come out here, and God, you can hear that thing already. God, it creeps me the fuck out.
I think my sound is just quiet enough that it sounds like Bucky snoring away. Yeah, kind of like that. Or purring. I don't
It
know.
sounds like it's slathering.
I think my
It
sound
thinks
is
you look
turning.
delicious.
Yum.
Wants to eat your flesh.
Well,
Okay, Mr. Curry.
Mr. Curry, if that is your real name.
It is said that true wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. I am not so sure I agree. Trying to puzzle out this language is quite frustrating at times, and I do not feel any smarter, even though I surely understand little of it. I got the recording you wanted. Really? Then you are better at being careful than I am. I guess they smell me from a distance or something. I almost never get a chance to hear them talk to each other anymore. Perhaps they are extra careful around me, knowing that I understand a little already. Well, let me have the recording then. Here's your rock.
Woo!
Looks like a great potato. I got another level.
Oh yeah, Perking. Now you can call me Perky. And I'm on the liver.
I love the
130.
fact that I am able to be outside working all day long. Every day is different. Every day is somehow new. You know what they say about office workers? The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office. Ha! I can assure you it is nothing like that out here. But you might also be might be related to the fact that I do love my job. Thank you for your help. So, any idea what I should do now? Well, if you have not already done so, I suggest you go and have a chat with Dr. Darnell. She is a social anthropologist, and for the last few months, she has lived out here trying to live the Zon way, as she calls it. Although some would say that she is afflicted with the moonstruck madness. I think we should remember the importance of the work she is doing. Goodbye. See you soon.
All right.
Now, if I can help it, snap neck.
So,
That's so bad.
there's no good way to get to Dr. Darnell. We're just going to have to walk west.
Oh, Darnell. That was bad.
Yes, it was.
I haven't heard Barry in a while.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Is Barry actually dead? One of our
die?
neighbors was wondering what happened to you, Barry. One of the guys I
Ooh.
work with at Metcalf's. He's
Huh.
like, yeah, I don't really see that one guy walking around anymore. I'm like, does he have a mustache, a little balding, kind of chubby? He's like, yeah, I don't see him walking around anymore. I'm like, yeah, he's around. I see him walking down the hallway.
Hmm. Who was asking about me?
Ray the beggar.
Okay.
Oh, nightmare leads.
I don't know offhand.
Hoxer and Roxer. wait, I want to see if they say anything.
Hoot. Are you
Dude.
leaked?
Cool.
Cool. FK. PK.
PK.
Are you
Basic.
newbie?
Basically, the basic lead stuff. Unfortunately, this is where combat begins.
Unfortunately.
Hey, look out! There's a shadow right here. Woo! I calmed it. Except that Corky wanted to fight it, so fine, whatever, Corky. I got the one shadow calmed,
Okay.
and now he is not calmed.
Because Corky suddenly punched it.
Why? Stupid robot. There we go. Everything's dead. I'm happy.
Yay! Killing shadows! Yay!
No, I'm just gonna stand here and stare. Okay, now I'll fight.
Because I didn't actually tell him to fight yet.
Okay, I stand again. I didn't punch anything.
Punchy.
God damn it, Corky.
Why? Did you say something that I would have to take mechanical engineering, hun?
Mechanical or electrical, I don't know which, and that's to operate trimmers. That'll affect your robot's aggressiveness.
I've never thrown the trimmer on him. Half the time I forget that it exists. Of course, we were always playing with Matt, who was our tank anyway.
Yeah.
Follow
Yeah, the
Cody.
most you have to worry about is making sure he stays healed. As in, stays back and doesn't try to punch random passersby.
I do what I can, okay? Corky kind of has a mind of his own.
Okay.
We've noticed.
Here's where we're gonna have to do more fighting, because there's a lot of spiders between us and Dr. Darnell.
Give me a rolled up newspaper.
The
The one the size of
there's a lot of spiders
Texas.
up here. Oh, excuse me. I hiccuped. I hiccuped again.
They are weak.
Yeah, they're maybe weak, but when you get 10 of them, they start stinging.
Hi, how are you? My name's Keith Caliber, and I'm here to punch you in the schnoz.
Hey, we've killed them all except for this guy.
And then there's that.
He looks happy. I'm gonna go pet him
Oh wow!
with my axe.
It's an obese spider. Stop making fun of the fat spider.
I got his attention. Wait, wrong
Yay.
one. Focus. There we go.
No, Corky, don't go for the obese spider.
See, I forgot after I talked to the spirit by just the name of the guy, if he was in the garden or in the tower there. He's in the garden, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
There's a
I
spider
got
patrol
wrong.
coming.
Right side, I know where the way in is.
Fling my shots. Flinging everywhere.
Okay, we're going to take the big guy. Hi, how are you?
Dora.
I see you noticed me. Come get some.
Attack, Corgi. Wow, he died fast. Rand walks over and is like, what the hell's on it?
No, I knew there was a pocket boss pattern on it. One of these days, we're going to take one of these live streams and just spawn a crap load of pocket bosses.
Anything else?
Someday.
Okay. Your prince will come? Hey. It's always good to be hopeful.
Day my prince will come.
Actually, I was thinking more of David Bowie. One day, might be someday.
Look, there's all
Know
kinds
what
of
you
them.
are,
Beefy
luckiest
spider.
star.
And a gross spider. Yeah, I can see why this would be kind of annoying.
Yeah, this area, when I was doing it at Nom's level, who was a lot lower than me, used to
mind.
eat Nom for breakfast.
So last time I was in the garden and I talked to this guy, I looked at my map to see where in the garden he was so I wouldn't get lost again. And
Guess
I
what?
remember where he was. So, yeah.
You remembered where he was, or you didn't remember?
I remembered where I was on the map when I talked to him. And I'm just trying to find out exactly where he is. I think I have to go up or something. Wait a minute.
Dead spiders.
Go in that.
Stop trying to fight the robot and fight the spider, please.
I know.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
No, my
Oh, there's the
targeting
pocket
wanted to
boss pattern. Okay.
try to click on the spider and kept clicking on Corky.
You can go ahead and loot the boss. Ran.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting some inventory.
Okay, where on earth are we? Twilight Basin? So why are we going through here?
Because Darnell's on the north side of Twilight Basin.
Shiza.
Okay.
Right. So we've passed Gross. Now we've got the heavy spider.
Of course, the
Stop
boss.
selecting yourself.
The boss will not be calmed, so.
It's not attacking anyone at the moment anyway. Let's take care of this spider. Now he's attacking me. Not that he's doing much damage.
they all died at once.
Haha.
That's
You
the
just
other
piss-
problem. Aggro ads.
Yeah, I can see, why getting in here and then having a crap ton of spiders jump you would be kind of annoying.
I'm Keep Caliber, destroy our worlds. I am here to maim you.
Maim your price.
All right. Right.
Rah.
What's on there?
Of course, the game has gotten.
I got the key to the Garden of Okra. That's what I'm happy about.
Yay!
Hey, Barry can actually move around now.
You can actually do stuff.
Yay!
Great, Barry. Now you got to go do it for Rach.
Yeah, I know.
Although, honestly, we haven't used Rotch a lot.
I don't use it as much as I use Okra and Scheol because Okra tends to be in the areas like it's there right at the very beginning of Scheol. It's got halls of Scheol, and it's most of Western Scheol, which is where I do a lot of my work. The thing is, every place in Eastern Scheol. Hey, look, another boss.
Just when you thought there couldn't be more.
How many bosses are here? Like a good 8 of them?
Oh,
Oh, hi.
Spider.
Oh,
Porgy, come
And they
get
hide
me.
off the edge of the cliffs just so they can surprise you.
Surprise! Spider.
so
That's what we
you know
need
where
to do.
you know where Darnell is.
Hmm.
See where I am? Look up. He's on that
Yeah.
thing in the middle.
Huh. How do we get over there?
That's a very good question. I think there's a teleporter up on this side, but we'll see if that is the correct thing.
Of course, Randy goes in and gets the boss and everything.
Yeah, they're not hurting that much.
Megat, I'll take Heavy Spider. Ooh!
What?
Hmm.
Oh, nice. What level are you, Matt?
Joja chip. Aw.
32.
It's absolutely useless for you.
Aw. And I can't use it either, because I'm already 130.
Doja chip caps at 130.
Aw.
Actually, Erin might have been able to use it, but this would have been her last level.
And she might level before we could get her back there anyway. Oh, hi.
Oh no, I mean, if she had right-clicked it now and tried to pull the quest, it would have still pulled up the quest. But
That said, no drop.
yeah, for you at 132, no, you're not going to get Doja chips till 80.
Edo.
Maybe thinks we stay in places a bit long.
Well, we're doing the quest, and that'll take a while. Trust me. With the fact that we didn't start doing these
Ooh.
quests until 1... I see, it actually took a decent chunk out of you there, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Well, that heals you up, and it pisses them off against me, so I should be higher on their hate list now. We didn't start doing most of Scheol until 125, if you recall. Most
I was
people...
just kind of standing there.
Yep.
Hmm.
And usually people are going to 80 at 130. So, only reason we haven't moved on is we want to get the Scheol quests done and get the rest of and get our sanctuary keys for Scheol before moving on to 80. But that is literally a 1-2-3 job for us. Finish scientists, finish knowledge of the Udos, get sanctuary, go to 80. And the only reason we're actually going to be getting our sanctuary keys, other than I'm an anal retentive fucktard about having all the keys, is for the sake of completion. There's a Doja chip on this spider there, Aaron, right in front of me.
Right in front of you?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
see if you can right-click that.
Hang on. Yep. Gave me a...
Those are quests, so you can turn that in when we're done.
Yay!
Yep.
Then I'll be 131. Maybe.
You might be 132 depending on how much experience we're getting out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If anything, we have to go down a very rocky path up there.
Nope, 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 this way.
What is down there? Terror and horror? Scary stuff?
Okay, so this is going to be kind of psychotic. Look where I am. Look down.
Ah. Whee! Teleport.
This is why I hate going to Darnell, because the fact that she's clear the fuck up here.
So which guy do I talk to start the other
down
quest?
there. Okay. Look up the key quest, Barry.
Because I can't tell you off the top of my head. I know the key quest gives you directions to where it is and everything. So.
Yep, or look at AO Universe, or there might be another
Okay.
place.
AO Universe.
Actually, we can at least tell him what the key is called. So look up the
key to the
key
garden.
quest of Rock. Look up the key quest of the Garden of Rock. R-O-C-H.
Okay, so here's Dr. Darnell.
Hello, Symphonic
I'm
Letters.
trapped in the temple. I'm gonna be safe. So.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh.
Darnell. There, Aaron. This will probably be a
Oh my
voice for you. It
gosh.
looks to be a woman.
Woo! Okay.
What?
Alright, so, welcome. Please sit down. Can I offer you something to drink? Or some soup, perhaps? No thanks, I was just curious as to what you're doing out here on your own. Me? I'm only trying to understand the basics of the Zan. To get the nerve of their culture, to get under their skin, so to speak. I've sacrificed comfort and company to be out here on my own, learning to live off the land as close to what we believe are the old ways as possible. It is truly exciting. It is as if I finally can understand how they could love this place so much, and also why they would create so many beautiful things to surround themselves with, as if they held so much beauty inside that they needed to let some of it out. The art they made, I've never seen anything like it. Even what are clearly cruder objects look as if they were crafted in the hands of gods. Oh, but here I am jabbering like Ergo himself. I'm sure you've got plenty of that already. Tell me then, what do you seek here in the barren lands of Scheol? I'm traveling through here looking for adventure, or I'm just looking for a job?
You guys decide.
I'm here traveling looking for adventure. Woohoo!
For adventure.
Looking for adventure, you say? Well, there's plenty of interesting places to see around here. Although, I think great discoveries can also happen as you sit down and relax, looking at the world around you the way the people living there do or did. I did a lot of research on the Zan before I moved out here, but I must say there are so many things I learned just from living here that I would never be able to see otherwise. What can you tell me of the Zan? Whoa, that's a broad subject, you know. What can I tell you about all of their history? Well, let me tell you a little bit. Oh my god, it just never stops.
Oh god, she never shuts up.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about their family life, since that is what I'm looking at these days. There are several theories on how they organize the members of their society, and I believe they were quite similar to the types of families you would see back in the Stone Age. The Zen were so tied to their small family settlements that when they had to go out to the populated areas, either to sell their hides and livestock or in order to buy their needs, they would finish their errands as quickly as possible and hurry back to their community lest they spend even one night away. The children would not be allowed to leave their community and would have smaller tasks assigned to them, like looking after the smaller children or the animals and land areas belonging to the family. So they had children? Well, we assume they did.
No, Aaron, you're egging her on.
We haven't actually found any evidence of actual children, but we believe that there are few traces of these, since they would not die as children, only as adults. And it is also something we see with most species, and we have no reason to think that the Zan didn't have offspring. We know their numbers increase, and that sure supports this theory. I believe that we will find out more as we live here, possibly experiencing the Shadowlands like they did. What more can you tell me?
If I trip right now and fall on my axe, I could possibly kill myself.
Okay, Sasonic Letters says that this is a great storyline. So, we know that the Zan were great engineers and craftsmen. In many places here in the Shadowlands do we see examples of this. It is as if they worked with body and mind creating these fantastic objects, and often we see ornamented utilities that show how they cared for the appearance of even the most practical objects. We believe they were intellectual and artistic, and that they held beauty in high regard. Now we know that the Zan used a special technique that we call the spun pygmaeus technique. We've identified it as a traditional technique among the Zan, and I believe among the Zan, and I would be very pleased if you would find me any object that has been created with this technique. I will try to get a full set of kitchenware like the Zan used to have, and use that to really experience how it was to live in the Zan home. I'll search for you. Thank you so much. I don't know exactly where you should look for these objects, but I believe that there has been some recent finds in the uncharted area. Goodbye.
It finally stopped. The paragraph
Yep.
stopped.
No joke,
Oh,
the
thank
nano
God.
is nothing compared to the lore. And this is Synthonic Letters talking, so in the stream chat, so.
By the way, it's not that we don't like the story. By the way, but some NPCs do get wordy to the point that we just like, oh come on.
One of these days I am going to sit down and just read everything that every NPC presents me with. Because I like doing
I'll
that
see
kind
you
of
in
thing.
10 years.
I don't mind it. Alright, so, where to next?
Well, Darnell gives us a mission to go, and this is, again, it's another independently generated mission, to go, basically get one of these plates for her, a platter. However, it is after 11, so...
It is
Actually,
time to
almost
call it, so we might want to call it right here.
Okay,
or
so
unless
we're
we
gonna-
want to get somewhere safe.
This should be safe, right?
Yeah, this is safe here.
Safe-ish.
Well, I mean, if we want to get somewhere else, but it's going to take a while to get somewhere else, I would think.
Well, that depends on your definition of someplace else.
As I was looking down the hole. Because that technically would take us somewhere else, would it not?
I think it'll take us to Wailing Wastes.
Whee!
Yeah! Whoa! I actually landed on the rocks.
I actually landed at the bottom, I've gone nowhere.
Wait, isn't
move-
this
move
where all
around
of
a bit.
those shadows were?
Actually, there's ground here.
Yeah. Oh god, we're trapped.
Nah, we are never trapped.
Are you sure? Because this looks like a trap.
Then Randy finds out that none of his teleports work, and he's like, "Oh God, we're trapped."
So I don't see a way out of here, dude. We jumped down here to teleport and it didn't teleport us. I don't think we can fly.
Let's see.
Last time I checked.
I actually did not realize that this was actually like this down here.
I learn something new every day.
Yeah.
We're trapped. We're trapped in a pit.
We'll find a way out of this.
Oh wait, isn't there like what about climbing up these rocks?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about
Is
trying
there
that.
like
Yeah.
it looks like there's almost like a little pathway / jumping puzzle. Maybe? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think this is bugged.
Yeah. Usually we would have hit a zone, a rezone down here. I think for whatever reason the rezone border was removed for all eternity. because AO is in maintenance mode now.
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck.
Unless. Oh. Matt might be stuck under a rock.
There we go.
There. There you are.
I'm gonna try something here.
Are you gonna beacon warp us?
Nope.
What? You're gonna log out and log back in?
Nope.
Stuck?
Slash stuck?
I'm trying stuck, yep. And seeing if it takes us someplace sane.
Sethonic Letters also suggested the slash stuck, but also admits that it can get a bit tedious.
Slash stuck will get us back up to the top.
Okay. So
you gotta sit down and slash stuck. Expect resolution in 30 seconds.
You know, the thing is, I've never actually tried that. I swore there was a border thing down there, because I thought I'd fallen off a couple of times.
Well, apparently not anymore. We looked for a shortcut and we just found a death trap.
Bravo, Funcom. Bravo.
I do
Well,
wish
at least
that
we
there
tried
was...
it before anyone else got stuck down here.
Well, at least there's not a giant skeletal dragon down there trying to kill us.
It didn't really do anything for me. It
I got sent back up to the plateau.
That's where I got
did not. I'm like midway up here. Still kind of on the ground.
Well, you have another way out, Aaron.
I
It was
do?
mostly Matt I was worried about.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a Rubicar recall beacon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that means I have to run all the way back out here.
Yes,
We'd
it
have
does.
It would mean we have to run all the way back out here no matter what anyways, because we have to leave to do the mission anyway.
Yes.
We're gonna have to track around all these spiders
to
again
Rubicar.
later.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is why I hate dealing with Dr. Darnell.
Well, now we know. Annoying is half the battle. And for some reason, I don't know, maybe I had to redo stuck, but we'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be alright. Alright. So, I guess I'm doing the outros, even though don't see anyone else around me. I'm here in Newland.
Well, remember, Matt does not have a beacon warp.
Nope.
And
don't
Matt
have
just
beacon warp.
And Matt's just successfully got to the Garden of Roch. So
Okay. And I have it because I had enough veteran points for the beacon warp for Rubicon and Shadowlands, and also the map, which
character
is
saved.
Actually, yeah.
1,675,745 XP.
If you're wondering how I got the playfield map for Shadowlands, for people who don't know, it's the Insight to Shadowlands, into the Shadowlands Nano, which
It's
is
a
that
great
the veteran
reward.
Yeah, it's a veteran reward.
Fortunately, the
Get in the
veteran
veteran
reward
shop. My
system's
viewers would
dead
know.
now.
You can get in the veteran shop, and my viewers would know about the veteran shop since I got a Yalm from it for Kenshira.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the veteran system's dead now, as far as I'm aware. They've kind of changed it to the item store reward system, which Aaron and I have also been abusing maliciously. I believe you can purchase that from the item store, however.
Okay.
Insight into the Shadowlands is purchasable for 1,400 Funcom points. Say.
Okay. I just must have picked that up.
Yeah.
Might help once in a while. I don't have
there
much
we go.
money, so I'm not going to be tossing down on that unless I'm after a convention and I have some left.
Yeah, and the other things that Aaron and I were talking about, the recall beacons, are, I think they're considered convenience items, or are they considered special? Are they even in the store anymore? I do not see them in the store anymore, so...
You're lucky you got them when you got them.
Jeez.
We purchased
Special?
them as we purchased them from the veteran shop. But I don't
pack
see
of
them.
beacons.
That's okay. So they're only purchasable as a pack now.
For 2,350. I don't know exactly what those are. Yeah, it's the Insurance Claim Recall Beacon, Rubica Recall Beacon Challenge, Recall Beacon, Freelances Inc. Recall Beacon.
Yeah.
So you have 4 different ones.
Yep. And what those do is they recall you. The insurance one recalls you to wherever you last saved. The Rubica Recall Beacon depends on your side, whether you're clan, Omni, or neutral. It'll send you to either tier, I think Omni Trade or Newland City. The Shadowlands Recall Beacon depends on what you have, what key you have in your HUD1, and it'll send you to that particular garden from anywhere.
Okay, packet beacons. There it is.
And again, the which section is it in?
Special. It's second one down on the right.
Ah, thank you. I was looking for the other pack symbol. Anyway, the freelancers send you also, depending on your side, to whether you go to the clan Freelancers Inc. Building in Old Athens, the Omni one in Rome, or the hidden one in for neutrals in Borealis. So.
Okay. That's good to know. Alright, so, and also Synthonic wanted to state, Best Gaming Developers FC Funcom, so.
Hey, I love
they
a
have
lot
their
of
quirks.
I love a lot of the Funcoms. The only
We
one
like a lot of their games, yes.
No, we're really liking Conan Exiles.
Oh.
Yeah, we play, I'm up to about 50 hours in
everything they
Conan
add on to
Exiles.
Conan Exiles has been fantastic. It's not been perfect, but
they added the dice
ideas.
system this week, and we've been playing. We've been out
We've
hunting
been,
guys and playing
picking
pretty
berries.
dress up. Barry's been playing pretty dress up all day.
Yeah.
Also, Synthonic Letters... Synthonic Letters wanted to say the stream is lagging out a lot for me. Before you buy something from the store, I am 95% certain you can still get the Freelancer one. So.
You can, if you have veteran points, you can still get the veteran reward items. But if you don't have veteran points, you are no longer gaining veteran points.
Are you sure about that?
I'm fairly certain.
Because
if they're still gaining veteran points, then I'm cool with that. I'm awesome with that because I'll be gaining veteran points through like the end of time here, considering how much I have how much game time I have accumulated. I'm pretty much sure I'm pretty much paid through 2020.
Because I'm pretty sure it takes a long while to get them is the thing. Like I think it's like every 6 months. Yeah.
Yes. But I had been told by other people that the veteran system had been shut down and you weren't gaining veteran points anymore.
I'd have to look that up first, but
I was told that by both Ed and Christers.
Yeah, one bro was asking Freelancer what the Synthonic Letters was saying. The ICC beacon, it comes tomorrow.
That one, you don't get the direct one on that. You get what they call the damaged one, which basically works the same, only it has a higher cooldown time.
One bro says that veteran points have stopped accruing 100% if it's on the update notes.
Oh, it was on the update notes.
Wow. It is on the update notes, I should say. I misread it. So, okay. And also the guy for freelancers comes tomorrow, part of the bi-weekly dailies. So.
Yep, that's the Arbiter.
See you guys. And see you later, Synthonic Letters. Thanks for joining.
The Arbiter is, he comes, I don't know if we'll see him until Sunday or Monday, but he'll be pretty darn soon. And yeah, his little drone gives us little freelancers mission, which gives you an extra reward for every 3 full missions you do. And it's a nice little bonus.
I'll have to check the stream, make sure it's not lagging on our end or anything like that. But we should probably get going.
Lag
here.
happens a lot on Twitch, but yeah, we should be getting going.
Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This has been Aaron Romeo Moon Burke here live streaming Anarchy Online on Twitch. We were doing the the Jobe scientist quest for Scheol, and then pretty much all we've all hit level 130. I've been here with Madman Windchill,
Bye.
Randy Ranson McCulloch,
I have a code.
and Magic Voice has been Barry Kazak Goldberg.
It's time for commercial Stein.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Commercial sign now. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you next
Night.
time.
God bless. We'll see you all next time.
Shut up, Bob Ross. Shut up, Takei.